Well, we'll find out.
Uh,
Drinking
uh,
coffee, we should be all right.
We should be.
co- uh, I already had my quota for the day, 3 pots.
Just three?
Just three.
Oh
You
hell.
know, I mean, I'm not lucky. I'm not lucky enough to be like Curtis and have a mic drop, coffee cup yet. So,
Yeah.
I haven't checked my doorstop. I was asleep all day. I might have one. I don't know. I doubt it.
no, not
Not yet.
not not yet. Yours actually shipped today.
Ah,
So,
perfect. No,
um,
it's,
Yep.
I'm just lucky to have
Mine
one.
uh,
mine tomorrow.
yep.
Jody and
Excellent.
Fish Tank Barn got theirs today, Mike?
Yep.
And
And
Curtis got
Jody.
his yesterday.
Yep. So I
Uh,
screwed I screwed up, and I put the shipping address as Curtis's. When I sent them an email, instead of them changing the address, they just canceled the order. So I had to reorder mine today.
no,
So I'm actually going to be the last one to get one. So
Yours will be the glitter bomb.
isn't that the way though? You know,
it is. It is.
you get punished for your good deed. You
Uh
know,
huh.
I've been punished for my good deeds before. You know what I mean? Doesn't stop
Hmm.
me.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, but
it is
his
what it
luck,
is.
he'll get one that's a glitter bomb.
the,
Boom.
the kicker of it is that all of them, except for Fish Tank Barn, were shipped out of California. His was made and shipped right out of Michigan.
Weird.
Yeah.
That is weird.
So, and logistically speaking, I mean, where his was made, Jody's and well, all of us really, it would be actually shorter to go from Michigan, which doesn't make any sense.
Right?
Right? Ours, it's not for us to question why. It's ours for put in the money and put in the order.
Yeah, exactly. So, but all of the cups are going to be one-offs. So,
Yep, each one.
yep.
Looks like Cheryl Smith was in first this week. So kudos to her. Whatever that gets you. I mean, like bragging rights at the very least, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
At the least.
Benjamin Peters looks
Mark
like was second
Sturleson,
according to what I'm looking at.
Skull, Mark Sturleson, Nick.
Nick's here. Mrs.
Yeah.
Hardwater.
Miss
Jennifer
Hardwater's here.
Oh crap.
is
We
here.
can't we can't talk crap about her today.
Uncle
Jeez.
Smiley came
We'll
in.
have to wait until after the live stream ends, and then you know.
Well, Nick and I haven't spent enough time together, but from what I understand, she's a saint. You
Oh,
know what I mean? Like it'd be hard.
Oh,
That's
oh
what I
yeah.
heard. That's what I heard.
When I met her at the barbecue, she is a absolute sweetheart. She really is.
Oh, she is.
Yes, she
See,
is.
I just get this gut feeling about people.
Hmm.
Mark, all the
So,
way from Australia. Good on you, sir. Welcome, welcome. Always happy to see you in the stream.
uh,
Mark says the AV is good.
Oh, that's a first.
Hey, man, if the audio and video is making it all the way to Australia, I mean, like,
Well, that's a
yeah.
good sign then.
yeah, we're doing good.
There's Jesse.
Uh,
But yeah, Fish Tank. I'm hoping Fish Tank Barn and one of them guys will mention the cups. At least Mike, especially, because his is
yeah.
one of the only ones that doesn't have not a mic.
Well, very true.
That is
Very
true.
true. Because every single cup that I made, if it was one of us three or Fish Tank Barn, it was just the YouTube logo and the mic drop
Not a
logo.
mic.
And everybody else, it was their logo, their name, and not a mic.
Mhm.
I like it.
So,
I like it a lot.
uh,
So
so
Nick should be getting his win.
his was shipped out today as well.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Jody got hers.
Yep.
Fish Tank
Miss
Barn,
Jody's
Curtis. So, yep.
That was a really good idea, and thank you for that,
Not
Mike,
Definitely.
Mr. Flatbed. I
not
appreciate that.
not a problem. Not a problem. I was actually looking for. It started out where I was looking for coffee cups for me, for my, just with my logo on it, that type of thing.
Mhm.
And Mike, M&C, made the joke to me, and in the private
Oh,
chat.
here, put this on there too. I sent him
Yeah.
the Mike Drop logo.
Yeah.
Said, here, put
Yeah.
this on there too.
Yeah. So I messed around with it the whole 9 yards, and I thought, you know what? Why don't we just do it for everybody? Fuck it.
You got to admit, it looks pretty good the
Right.
way they're done.
That's great.
It looks pretty good.
I like it. I can't wait to see it in people's hands on streams and stuff. I think that'll
Yeah.
be fun.
Yeah. So the only thing, so I was looking at the ceramic ones were actually a little more expensive, and I haven't talked to Curtis.
It's stainless, I think.
Okay. So, and that's what I was hoping for is it was a decent travel mug.
Yeah.
Right.
Because either a decent travel mug or a decent ceramic mug, a good coffee mug, because
Right.
I can't stand those those little 10, 11 ounce coffee mugs. I really can't. I like a good 18, 24 ounce coffee mug.
One that holds at least half a pot.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
and and unfortunately the company that I found with the pricing on them, they're 15 ounce, which they decent size. So I mean, it's not it's not huge, but it's it's big enough.
Big enough.
So
Well, getting up during the stream and refilling my coffee cup, that is like one of the mainstays of my live stream. I feel like that kind of like ties everything together and keeps it regular. And I need to get up and move around every once in a while. I don't like sitting still. So I think it's a perfect size.
Yeah. Definitely be stream worthy.
So yeah, because the pictures that I saw of it, I was questioning whether it was like a stainless or it was one of those like cheap plastic, and it was just one of them.
It's hard to judge. Yeah, it's hard to judge that online.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're never sure until it's in your hands.
Exactly. So,
but that cup's metal, isn't it, Curtis?
Hey, it's that time of night, Curtis. So
Well, yeah, I mean, like, that's the point. It's not a translucent cup. You know what I mean? Like, you put whatever you need in there. You know what I mean? Like, it's up to you whether you tell people what's in it, and also whether you tell them the truth as to what's in it.
Yeah,
you know. I mean,
I would be putting Irish coffee into it. So
it's not a bad idea.
No,
not at all.
I was just gonna take a nap and get up at noon today, and I got up at 6:20 my time, so it's just now 7. So
yeah,
I put clothes on. I found my phone. It's charging. You know what I mean? Like, we're good.
Yeah. I've got mine sitting on the charger stand. So
well, I said loincloth optional.
Right? You're like, pants are optional. I was like, look, man, like, I'm pretty sure YouTube rules and regulations.
Hey, as long as you got a loincloth on, you're good.
Yep, you're still covered.
I mean, I guess that counts as pants, you know what I mean? But I was like, I'm pretty sure that's not true.
You're still covered.
Yep.
Oh, man. Cinnamon Girl, welcome in.
So the thing that I really got a kick out of was yours and Nick's when I submitted those two. Yours, come to find out, that name on the on the fish on your logo, that's just above it.
They seen it as copyright.
Yes,
Yeah, they saw that as a copyright.
that's not true.
So if when you take a look at when you get yours, you'll see that what I did is I just whited that out. That's all I did.
Okay,
So
perfect.
that's the only way I could get it to go through. And then Nick's, I thought I would just abbreviate his his channel name. So it was Nick at HWP, not a Mike. They threw a red flag on it for body shaming.
Yeah. Believe that shit.
Yeah,
Height, weight, proportion.
that did like strike me as odd, but I guess somewhere it's a commonly used acronym.
Yeah.
I mean, it has to do with fitness, so I wouldn't have ever seen it.
Yeah, it's height, weight, proportion.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those. You know what? Okay, not a problem. So I just typed his name all the way out.
Right. Just I guess we'll use all the letters to be clear.
Yep. And it went through with no problem.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, they got a complicated.
Yeah, I was like, I was telling you, I was like, look, man, I got a picture of the fish.
Mm-hmm.
I got the actual fish. I have my sister-in-law drew it, so like, I was like, we should be able to prove to them somehow.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop out and come back. I've got an echo that is lazy. Let me see if I can fix it with this. Hello? Is that better?
A little bit.
Can you guys still hear me?
Beto,
Yep.
I've found
But I can't hear you. Okay, now
pretty much all your
what's going
fruit
on.
plants. And I even have stem plants that grow good with under gravel. So
I just get an echo.
echo.
I might be dropping down. But let's continue.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Hold
But
on,
I think it was the gremlins in the works.
Let me move 5 feet and then ask you again. Can you hear me now?
I can still hear you. I was hearing you and I was hearing me twice, and like that is hard when you're talking and your own voice is like slightly behind you while you're talking.
Yeah.
Did you ever
see that Verizon commercial spoof? Basically, guy walks into this office, middle of nowhere, just sits down at the desk, and the phone rings, and he picks it up, and it's like 3-4 minutes of him just saying, "Yep, sure can, yep, and then finally he's screaming at the phone, "Yes, for the love of God, yes!" And then it pans to the Verizon guy. Can you hear me now?
Nice. I'm not sure whether I saw that one or not, but I feel like I've seen a couple.
I think I've seen that one.
It was like quite the advertisement campaign. You know what I mean? Like it was everywhere.
Yeah, that one somebody sent to me on a while ago. It was on YouTube. So, oops.
Kicked himself out. That's okay. He'll be back.
Yep. Oh yeah, he always is. So, but yeah, I'm kind of wondering what Mike Howe's
reaction is
to that cup. Yeah.
Who in the hell?
Yeah.
And
I'm not, and I'm not, and I am not telling him at all how I got his address. So.
No. Fish Spam link.
There you go. So,
Fish family, that's how.
yep. Oh hell. So, I got 3 of my tanks emptied out that I need to move finally. So,
Like I said, he'll be back.
yep.
Oh, he came back swinging too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. I'm
It's about
feisty
damn.
today.
It's about damn time. Every time I say that, I think of the spoof
Hey, Ed.
with Cook from the Muppets.
Yes,
Yeah.
the Swedish Chef.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Swedish Chef. Yes.
My sister and I, that was one of my dad's favorite characters. So my dad would imitate him all the time. Made
Swedish
us
Chef
laugh.
and Beaker.
Yes.
Borge.
Yeah.
Mexicali in here. I saw Mexicali and Funk hanging out together last night.
Yeah.
Funk
Mexicali's
got some new
He-Man.
glasses and was talking sense. He wasn't all jokes.
Mr. Ed Moats came in.
Stephen P.
Oh,
2003.
I'm glad I'm glad that Jorge decided to say at the gym. Huffing and puffing. What the heck are you smoking?
Right.
He's probably got some special gym out there. You can smoke cigars in there. I mean, like, I'm interested in that gym, actually.
Yeah.
You never know. With Jorge, you just never know.
Hey, to each their own. That's the way I look at it. So.
Right. I feel like just by knowing him, I'm going to get a little stronger. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'll be more fit.
Oh, yeah.
Stephen P., tell your wife that I slept all day and that I am going to fill out that volunteer form for the Clash. I'm going to do that. I guess I'll do that backstage.
Are you going to volunteer to help at the Clash?
Yes, sir. I plan on getting down there a day early. I like the setup and everything as it goes, and because that's all anybody's doing that first day, I could definitely volunteer and put myself to work. You know what I mean? Like hang out with everybody and we talk while we put things together. I was part of Team Drapes last year.
If Flatbed goes, he can always carry Foxy's veil for her as she's walking down the aisle.
That's true. I mean,
yeah, well,
I assume you've already gotten the email about that.
Well, if I did that, I would be doing it in a Speedo just to embarrass the crap out of her.
Right. I mean, like, I assume you guys have that all worked out ahead of time.
On top of that.
Oh well, yeah, patent leather.
Yeah.
It's a wedding. You should really put on chaps.
I can do that too. Yep, I can do that.
Good old cheek chillers.
Well, when I originally said that, go ahead.
Yeah.
When I originally said, made the comment about, you just wearing chaps and my, letting my butt cheeks hang out, she said, for you, the rule is both, sets of cheeks have to be covered.
Okay.
Because she originally said that just a set of cheeks. And I said, well, I can put a mask on.
Right.
Man bottom. Yeah, walking down the aisle carrying her veil for her.
I just love that the theme this year is love. It's going to be quite a time.
Yeah. It sounds like it's going to have quite the turnout too, so that'll be interesting.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Honestly, I wish I could go this year, but finances are dwindling. With
Right.
That
Yeah,
guy
I believe that's the holdup for Vibes as well. He's got unexpected car expenses, and depending on how that shakes out, depends on whether he's got money to go to the Clash. I told him, I was like, you got a room no matter what. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
somebody will have room for him.
right. Well, I mean, I've got a room, and I was going to share it with him. So if he doesn't end up going, then somebody who doesn't have a room, we can work something out.
yeah.
Right.
Oh,
And
my
that
gosh,
unless he can always sleep in the parking lot.
That's true too. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past some of our crew. You know what I mean? Like, got to sleep
Hey,
somewhere.
yeah. I mean, heck, if there was a campsite nearby, I'd just bring the tent along. Heck with it.
Right, exactly. You know what I mean? And like, what? All your friends are at the Clash. Some of them have rooms. You know what I mean? Like, you can shower up and everything. Like, with a pal, that'll be fine. It'll
Yeah.
all work out.
Yep.
So
It should be, especially with the wedding, it ought to be a really good one,
yeah.
I would think.
Yeah. There's not a single person that I'm not excited to see when I go down there. It's that type of an event. It's so much fun.
Well, it's not a vendor one like Aquashella.
Yeah. I mean, you could do it like that. I did it like that my first year. My second year, I didn't do it like that, and I have a lot more memories. So
Right.
I think I'm going to go in that vein again this year.
Right. Yeah. Everybody should have a good time. Then after party.
Right. I'm going to try to do a live stream at some point. They have like a room for it. I got access to it last year and then never used it. So this year I think I'll try.
Well, that'll be interesting. Too bad somebody
You know
couldn't
what I
live
mean?
stream
Because there's
the
so many
actual
people
wedding.
there and stuff like that. Grab a couple people, you know what I mean? Get online and like have a conversation.
Too
Yeah.
bad they couldn't live stream the actual wedding.
Man, yeah, I don't know.
You know what what Curtis just said, that would be definitely a reason just to say heck with it, scrape together the money and fly out. At least for me.
Yeah, that'll
Skull says that there's a trip to Edmote's fish room. That might be fun.
Yeah.
that would be very fun.
Yeah, I'll have to see when that exactly is. So I might be getting with you, Curtis, after the stream just to check in on when that is, so that
I don't know though.
volunteer myself.
If Mexicali goes, it might not be too fun then.
Well, if Mexicali goes, I should be able to like watch his video on Edmote's fish room. So then I don't have to go.
Right. If he films it.
He's pretty good. He's pretty good about filming and getting it out. Like I'm really in awe of that guy. I want to learn more of his method. It's probably still too much work for me. No, Mexicali's not going, so I guess I'll have to figure out.
No, he said he's going.
No, I'm going. Oh, he is going. All right.
Yeah, he is going.
Look at me. I'm not reading chat right now. Oh, that's great.
Alex might be going too. Then if Alex goes, then yeah, you'll have somebody who can really video that.
Yeah, no, Alex has the tools, man.
As we know, if Curtis films it, we'll never see it.
Same with me.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, it
Don't
was
text in
actually
room.
filmed kind of hard to where it'd be harder than hell to put it all together. Because it did one tank and then stopped and went to another tank and then another tank and then filmed the cat and then went back to a tank.
Yeah, I got to see Alex work at that place in Dallas. It was Your Fish Tank or something like that. I can't remember the name of it right now, but like the guy was great. He was a vendor at Aquashella, and they had a like a 45-year-old lungfish like chilling
God.
like in a tank. You know what I mean? Like estimated value
45.
somewhere around like $25,000, like a professional aquarium like fish. You know what I mean? Like in their fish store. Like that was wild.
Yeah.
But the way he sets up his camera and like works so that there's like not glare and stuff like that, and like the quality of the images that he gets, like
Oh yeah.
yeah, dude, it's really nice. He was definitely helping that place out.
He's one of the better videographers, I would say, as far as making videos and the way he shoots. Alex is
Yeah, he's definitely into it.
top notch. It just takes him so damn long to do it.
Right, but I mean, like
But
that's part of the deal, I guess. You know what I mean? Like
well,
when you've got all of that.
like right now too, he's also going back to school, so he's kind of tied up doing a lot of things.
Right. I got to go do all the admin stuff of getting hired at a new company this week, so that was fun.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Like
Less
sign this
hours.
and that, documents, all of that, but you know, that was the next step. I gotta actually meet some clients next week, see if we can't find something that works out. Me working daytime during the week instead of every weekend night, and that'll be a game changer for me.
Curtis, you just gave him the idea. He'll have to make sure he does.
Or he'll make you go in naked. You know.
Hey man, look, I really like seeing fish rooms and stuff like that. I do some weird stuff. It's just like, all right, but these are the rules. It's like, well, okay, I want to see what's in there.
Yeah.
All right,
Rules are rules.
rules are rules.
Maybe I would, Curtis. Maybe I would.
You never know.
Not to see you that
You know
way,
what I
but,
mean?
you know.
Like we see ourselves as equals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No fancy watches.
Nope.
Yeah, just don't let Curtis walk
I
in
just
there
see
with
us
any
doing
kind
a
of
fish room
container.
tour. Right? Yeah. No containers.
No cups.
Yeah, I just see a video of all of us like standing around and wearing like the old school like long johns. They're red. They got sleeves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got the bottom
You
drop
know, the
out.
buttons on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like we're standing around in a like barn that has a bunch of fish tanks in it, and like we're all like asking questions and interviewing and like acting like nothing's out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
Our channel would be Soggy Bottom Boys Fish Keeping.
2.0.
It'd just be aquariums that are in old barns in the South.
Yeah. That would be funny.
It'd be something.
Yeah.
In your sock monkey.
Hey, What I do with it is my prerogative. Okay.
Hey man, nobody talks about Mr. Monk.
Oh hell.
Other
My
than that,
sister had a sock monkey growing up, and I used to do all sorts of things to terrorize her with it. Like the sock monkey would be in like peril, danger. You know what I mean? I'd set him up so that it was like about to like fall into a fan or hanging from a fan. I really liked fans. Fans were most of it. And
Yeah.
then she would walk in and be like, "Mr. Monk, no!"
I used to work with a guy who was terrified of sock monkeys.
Really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder how he got there.
He used to find them things in some of the weirdest places.
Oh, so he was just like a sock monkey magnet, and like it was like it became a problem.
Oh, he was just scared to death of them.
Wow. They're kind of spooky looking.
He'd be inside doing something. We'd sneak one out, hide it in his car somewhere, or set it in the steering wheel, or
Jennifer,
When
you were my brother.
They managed to hide it in his lunchbox once. He opened the lid up, and they went flying across the room.
Yeah.
Just all kinds of things. Have one hanging
Man.
on his rear view mirror.
Okay, Jennifer was a sock monkey girl as well. Yeah, you've got that in common with my sister, Jennifer. Yeah, she took that thing everywhere.
Or a hole in it.
There's a
Right,
there was a
and then
guy-
you stitch up the holes.
Mhm. There was a guy that we kept pranking with a blow up sheep. I'll tell you more about that backstage.
Oh boy.
That
We had
sounds,
one of
that
those
sounds
guys,
amazing.
too.
But yeah, but those are the basics of prop comedy. You know what I mean? Like the sock
Oh,
monkey
yeah.
thing, or in that other case, like the sheep. It's like it's prop comedy. You know what I mean? Like it's a classic, and you know it isn't as popular as it once was, but you know, like we can bring it back. That's the beautiful thing about it.
You still got guys doing prop comedy. Yeah, guys like Carrot Top. That guy, holy cow!
That's true.
He's got to be. The king of props.
He's aged like a fine leather. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
he's looking more and more lizard like these days.
Yeah. Mr. Bean. Yeah.
I assume that just has to do with being outside in the desert, man.
Yeah, but he's pretty buff too for
Definitely.
being a comedian. Of course, doing some of the comedy he does, he kind of needs to be.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I feel like he's like a comedian, and he's like slid like his build is like slid like wrestler. You know what I mean? Like he's definitely a character. Nick says Carrot Top is terrifying looking now. Yeah, I mean, like I feel like if Carrot Top wasn't in a good mood and you ran into him out in the street somewhere, like you would be like, I'm in danger.
Yeah, he's definitely quite scary.
Red
Red
Green
Dye
Show,
used
that
to
was
be
actually
when
pretty
he was
good.
Anything new going on in the fish rooms, guys?
I'm slowly starting to get racks set up the way I want them. I've got, three or four of the tanks emptied out, water and all.
And get rid of fish too.
That sounds pretty good. Like, tell me more about your progress. I have no progress in my fish room this week, as usual, and it's bothering me in the moment. You know what I mean? So please share some success that you have.
Well, with me, it's I've been slowly getting rid of my swordtails. Just it's been a slow process, but the local fish store here, they changed locations and they're just starting to get back up operational. So
Okay.
And it's actually a bigger store. She's going to have a larger aquarium area. But with myself, my middle rack, what I want to do is I want to actually raise that up some so that I can put my bigger tanks on the bottom rack and then the smaller tanks right in the middle where they're more accessible. Because when I built it originally, I put all of my small tanks on the bottom, not realizing that those are the ones that need all the maintenance.
Right.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that does make sense.
So, and because the way I have it set up right now is it's a three stack system, and it's 40s on the top, 40s in the middle, and then my 20s and 10s on the very bottom. What I want to do is I want to bring my 10s and 20s up to the middle rack, so that I can work be able to get to them easier and not have to be basically kneeling on the floor doing whatever with them.
Right.
They don't wind up like I got one on the floor.
Yeah.
Water changes can be kind of a pain in the butt in that one unless you use a pump.
Yeah.
I definitely agree, because I can only get like 2.5 gallons out at a time off of the ones that are on the floor. If they're not on the floor, they're sitting on top of a 2x4 on its side. So what? 3.75 inches off of the floor. Still not enough. They're 20-gallon longs. So that's how I could get 2.5 gallons out at a time.
Yeah, the way mine set up is, they're approximately, the bottom of the tanks are approximately 9.5 inches off the ground.
Okay.
The very bottom rack is. So, and the way that I actually set everything up is I have about a foot, about 14 inches between the top of the bottom of the rack and the top of the tank. But I can.
Oh, that's
get in there easily.
That's so much better than what I got.
So
yeah.
Because my biggest thing is if I'm going to have to get in there to pull fish, that type of thing. Because like I've said in the past with my pandacories, I don't pull eggs. I have a lot of cover, a lot of mulm. It just, I let them do their thing, and I'm producing 15, 20 babies a week.
Yeah.
That's great.
Freaking fry out my ears.
The biggest, so what I actually do is it's about once a month I'll go through and I pull all of the it's all floating plants that I use. So I'll pull all the plants out and then go through, and it takes me forever to pull those freaking cories because it just gets stirred up, and it's a 40 breeder. So I mean, it takes.
Yeah, I need to.
Doing it the way I do it, it's more labor intensive pulling the fish, but it's for me, it's easier doing it that way, to just let the eggs do their thing, let the fry do their thing, because I have found that the people that have bought them from me, even the local fish store here, she wants as many as she can get because they sell out really quick.
Right.
So
how big are you letting them get before you take them to the fish store?
I'm about the size of my pinky.
Okay.
I mean, they're about half to 3/4 full grown before.
Okay. Yeah.
So
because I saw some at the show in June in San Antonio, and They were probably just over like the first part, where the first fold is in your pinky, and
Yeah.
that seemed a little small, and also borderline should be illegal because when they're that size, they are adorable.
Yeah.
You know, but they're still too small to like move, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
But I don't have the experience to be like, nah, they're fine.
Yeah.
I don't have the confidence.
Yeah. Well, with me, the biggest thing that the local fish store here, what she was having issues with with especially with pandas, is she'd get them shipped in, and within a week or two, there were people were bringing them back because they were dead.
Right.
So she said, anybody that she's ever dealt with that has locally bred pandas, she's never had the issue with, and that's honestly why I started doing it.
Yeah, I mean the same water in and of itself is enough
Hmm.
to make a difference, and then also the fact that they haven't been transported long distances in
Yep.
mail is another thing
Yeah.
that gives you a better start.
Yeah, they're not stressed out.
Yep.
Oh,
Cheryl was saying that uh she uses a water pump to pump the water out unless they need like some gravel vacuuming, and that that is probably something that I need to do. I need to find the right size hose, a piece of it, so that then I can have the pump like in my hand and have it going into the tank. That'll probably help me on those bottom ones. So thank you, Cheryl, for that.
Yeah. There's actually one that I got for originally. I got it for the beta rack, but it was way too small.
Mm.
And I actually use that. It's a 1/2 inch outlet that I actually converted over to a garden hose. So like when I need to pump out the koi pond, I just
Okay.
I dunk it down in there, have a hose hooked up to it, and pump away. So
yep, and pump one out pretty quick too.
oh yeah, that 100-gallon one that I've got, when the koi were smaller, it I mean heck 20 minutes, and it was
Oh yeah.
it had about 4 inches of water into it. So
All right.
I'll I think I've still got that saved in my Amazon. Uh, well, it's in the orders, but I'll get the link for you. You know, because the it's a nice little pump, and I mean putting it down into like a 10 or a 20, it'll pump out pretty damn quick.
There's been times I've used my canister to pump them out. Just pull it in,
Hmm.
return line, stick it in the bucket.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's actually what I do with the when I have the koi pond outside. Is I just take the canister filter and just lay it down on the ground. So, and that reminds me, I need to set up a tank for green water. I got a crap load of it.
Just need one.
Like I said, I have access to green water with how many tanks I have. I always have like a couple that are green, sometimes three, sometimes
Yeah.
five. You know what I mean? But I can't reproduce it or keep it. Like it comes and goes as it pleases.
Yeah.
Something I do not have is a green water tank.
I think it's because of my water is so freaking hard and stuff like that. It's got so much minerals in it and stuff like that that the algae has the opportunity if I just give it enough light.
Right.
So 2 years in a row now, I have bought lilies to put into that koi pond, and 2 years in a row, the lovely things have rotted.
Vibes had me take mine out and trim anything that was dead off of it. And when I put it back, I put it in like gravel, sand, and there was like some dirt, some
Yep.
like mud, and had me stick it in there, but only one end, and have it coming out at a 45-degree angle, like the root ball. And so like maybe about half of it, so it was like half submerged. And
Okay.
that one did well, and I didn't do anything to it this year. It didn't bloom, but I wasn't fertilizing it or anything, but it still put up pads this year and it's
Yeah.
still alive.
Yeah. This one hasn't put out, 2 years in a row. Hasn't put out leaves, pads, nothing. It just sits there, sits there in the tank.
I'd say
That's
it's
it.
probably done.
So, well, these
Yeah,
are,
it might be done, buddy.
well, these are also brand new lily bulbs, or water lily
Oh,
bulbs.
Oh, they're just this year. Yeah,
What? So,
they might just be a dud or not ready this year.
yeah.
I got a red tiger lily 2 years ago, and it just last year was the first year it put off leaves. This year, it's finally sending them to the surface. So
Okay. Yeah, because 3 years ago when I put one in, I mean, it was within, I'm going to say about 2 weeks. I had pads sitting up at the top of the water with no issue. So it was just,
Yeah.
and then last year, I noticed that one didn't do anything. So I got a new one and just, and I got a new one again this year and still not a damn thing with either one of them. So
might just be your water too.
yeah, that could be.
Nick at Hardwater Propagation has a pertinent comment. He said, "Did you sing to them? Because we all know that if you sing to your lilies, they do better than if you don't."
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna take that as a no, sir. You might want to, like, just do it when you feel the impulse to sing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
surely that
So,
happens to you 2 or 3 times a day. Just go out there and sing to your lilies.
So what you're saying is that I need to take them into the shower. Because that's the only
Right,
time
or
I'll
get a
sing.
2-way radio and put one in the shower and put one out next to them. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like,
Uh,
I like Jody's idea better. She just swore at hers.
yeah.
so maybe it's just interaction. They just need to be interacted with.
Jody swear, I don't believe it. I don't flip and believe it at all.
I don't either in my conversations with her and stuff like that, but I've heard things. So I'm not going to say that it's definitely untrue.
It's quite possible.
Uh,
You just never know.
No, Skull, I was saying put a radio in there. I agree. We don't need any images of flatbed in the shower. That's true. But it was audio only.
Yeah.
Just wet slapping sounds.
Yikes.
It's just like, is that flatbed in the shower? Or is that a seal? I don't know. We don't have any video. We'll never know. Could be a seal in
The
there.
sound's getting louder and faster.
or
Cheers, buddy.
You just hear me off camera saying, "Who does number 2 work for?"
Oh boy.
Now we're having fun.
Oh.
We got Jennifer to say, "Oh boy."
Or girl.
Yeah, Skipper's not sleeping tonight either.
That's an image. Yeah, once you see that,
Skipper, if you can't sleep tonight, show up in the chat. I'll drop a link for you, buddy. You can come up. We'll get you calmed down.
get you something.
Good.
Definitely get him something.
Yeah. So yeah, man, I got my bank account set up with another person willing to pay me to do nursing work. So got all those odds and ends like put together. Signed a bunch of stuff. Got a T-shirt.
Ooh.
The ladies and gentlemen in the office have been told that they can't have a dog. But they are looking for an office pet, and they were very interested in my fish room and my fish and stuff like that. So we're already in the works of talking about putting an aquarium in the office.
Nice.
I think the
Oh, there
theme
you
is
go.
going to be red and black, which means I might have somewhere to put some of my rosy barbs.
Nice.
Yeah. Depending on the size of the tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got I've got a 30 that's it's about the footprint of like the standard 20. It's just longer, from side to side, but like the height of it and the distance front to back is about the same.
Right.
Well, I mean, like technically, because I mean, until these guys like figure out like how to run a fish tank and stuff like that, I will be the office pet. Like I'll be having to go in there once a week to like look for survivors and whatnot. Change the water out.
Just top it off. You'll be all right.
Never know what you're going to find in there either.
True that. Who's got the cricket in their yard? I just heard a cricket.
Cricket?
I can barely hear
Definitely getting a cricket on these headphones right now.
that. I can barely hear that, Mike. But there is one over by the road.
Well, he's coming through. He's coming through. Like he's got that perfect pitch. But yeah, no, I definitely heard it for a second. I was like, oh my goodness, crickets. I just took one of my earbuds out to like make sure that it wasn't in my yard, and I'll be like, oh, okay, that's not on stream. That's just me, guys.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm crazy.
Don't worry, we all are, in some way.
It's truth. It's truth, man. Somebody referred to our fish community as the Isle of Misfit Toys, and I identify with that like fairly heavily. You know what I mean? Like that was a Christmas staple in my household and stuff like that. And the Isle of Misfit Toys was like definitely in my like core memories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That
I don't
and
have the
A
cicadas.
Christmas Story.
It's done nothing but rain here most of the day.
Yeah, no cicadas this evening. It's oddly quiet insect-wise in my yard, which is odd. I wonder what's up.
Which if I went outside, I guarantee you'd hear the peeper frogs.
Excuse me.
Yeah, Curtis, I know more rain this week. We need it though. We've had all this rain, but it didn't really sink in. It just pretty much ran off. It did bring
Yeah, I
all
got
the
some
ponds and
drizzle
stuff.
in the afternoon yesterday, but it didn't really make anything wet. It just made everything humid.
Man, the temperatures have been nice. I mean, it was 75 here today. It's been mid to upper 70s all week long. I'd rather have
It's
that
been
than
it's been mid to high 90s here, and that is 10 degrees below where we're normally at in August. So there's still stuff that's green in the yard,
oh yeah,
and most yards are brown this time of year.
my yard's been green as a gourd all year long.
So
Yeah,
I'm not complaining.
it was 82 here today, and the AC is still not working in my truck.
We've been having
Dang it.
nights where it's been dipping down into the 50s.
Yeah, it's been
So
dipping down in the 40s here.
that's why I was glad I brought in some of the fish I had. I did.
Well,
The ones that are still outside.
it'll be winter. It'll be winter here soon enough.
Oh yeah, I know. Don't remind me.
Dipping into the 40s.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
That's my winter.
I'm
Well,
gonna
we
have
can
to
send you some of
figure out-
what we get.
Yeah,
I mean, we'll take it. It'll be water by the time it gets here, but I'll
Oh
put it in the yard.
I'm talking. I'm talking. Some of what we get, like the -20, -30s. So.
Right, but I'm assuming that you're going to ship it, and
Oh,
you know what I
no.
mean. By the time it gets here, it's going to melt.
Yeah, true.
Oh, no.
True. Or yeah.
And where Jeff Kane is, he's just now thawing out in time to start freezing again.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he's actually a little south of me. So.
Keith, what's up? Welcome in, buddy.
Hey, Keith.
So I was going to start drilling my rocks for that lowboy tank, and I started moving the rocks around, and because I didn't like the way they looked, and now it's just a pile of rocks. I'm very upset. So a setback.
It's all part of it, though. You'll set it up. I don't like that. Move it.
Yep.
Move it
It's
around
true.
50 times before you find something you like.
Right. I might take them out on the driveway and shave them a little bit so that then they sit more nicely together,
Right.
because it's lava rock. So if I just take it and scrape some concrete,
Yeah.
I can
it ought to
flatten
it out.
edges and stuff like that as necessary.
Yeah, that'll work. That usually works pretty good to flatten them out. Luckily, a lot of rock's pretty soft. So if that don't work, just take a big hammer to it.
Yeah.
Right.
Just make smaller. And if that doesn't work, use a bigger hammer.
Yep.
Truth. That's what old flathead screwdrivers are for.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Chisels.
Yep, they work good. Well, the older ones, the newer ones, not so much, but they like to break.
So.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. Well, come next stream, though, all three of us ought to have our mic drop links.
Hopefully.
Heck yeah, man. I can't wait.
Yeah.
It should be nice.
Maybe get everybody up that has them.
Maybe.
Yeah, man, if they're available. like I said, I don't think I've said it on stream, but everybody that we've had up, I would love to have another conversation with.
Yeah.
It's been pretty cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We got some real talent out there.
Yes, we do.
You got me, the smart ass. So,
Look, sometimes it takes a smart ass to teach a dumbass how to be a smart ass.
true. Very true.
See, it's working for you.
I like that. RJ is getting tired of reality and he wants to do something else. Spelunking, a submergence tub. These have been mentioned. June wants to buy some plants. So it sounds like she's having an average day there. I feel like that comes up for you quite a bit, Miss Oscars. You like your plants.
I got an email from Mr. Stephen P. about plants, so hopefully those
Excellent.
show up any day now. You know, we could always take Ryan snipe hunting.
Man, I do love a good snipe hunt.
Mm-hmm. But I haven't done that in years.
Me either.
Maybe take the kids out. Go do that
One of my
this weekend.
fondest
I live a block and a half away
memories
from the
of summer
cemetery.
camp is that is a lovely setting.
Yes, it works good for snipe hunting.
But we would do one where we would be on a watermelon hunt. So the watermelon would be placed out somewhere, and then you would spend the whole activity time looking for it, and then in the last 10 minutes you find it, you kill it, and we eat on its flesh. And the watermelon would have been in the fridge like overnight. So when you get to it, it's like nice and cold.
Right.
It's still cold. The body's still cold. But that was fun because we'd go like all over camp. You know what I mean? Like over into the maintenance area, like just like way off the normal range as a group. You know what I mean? Like looking for this watermelon, and then we'd find it. It was one of my fondest memories.
Right. Okay, guys. I guess we'll call it a stream.
What?
Yeah.
All right.
Holy cow! It's been an hour. Good gosh.
Yeah. You believe that shit?
I love it when I lose track of time. You know what I mean? Like those are the good moments right there.
Oh yeah.
I want to thank everybody for being here with us. Such a great chat, man. So many good faces in there. A lot of them I know. A lot of them I have yet to meet face to face, but will one day. Man, it's gonna be great.
What about you, Flatman? You got anything?
No, I'm still a horse's rear end. So, bye.
Yeah. We'll see everybody next Wednesday.
All
Some
right.
of you will see Sunday for the Wave Makers.
Yep.
More on that later.
All right.
We'll see everybody next week.
Have a good one, guys.